Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today and spending some time in the exciting world of AKRUS Medical Technologies. AKRUS is a German company and all of our products are being made in Germany. However, customers all over the world trust our quality. My name is Scott Kotwitz and I'm the CEO of AKRUS. On our product familiarization tour, let's get started with the battery. All of our mobile, surgical and examination chairs are driven by a very powerful 24-volt DC battery. Here's your battery and this is the recharger unit. Out of a fully charged battery, you would expect 30 to 35 procedures depending on your average weight of your patients. Once the battery is depleted down to approximately 20%, you will get a beeping warning sound if you hit any electric controlled button. Now remember, you still got 3 to 4 procedures in your current battery. However, with your next change of patient, it's also a good idea to change the battery. That will only take a few seconds. To remove the battery from the battery holder, just simply pull at the spring-loaded handle and pull the battery out of the holder. Use caution though, the battery is heavy. Use both hands, that avoids the battery dropping to the floor and causing some potential damage to it. To reinsert the battery, just simply set it up on the guides and push it in until you hear the audible click. The same holds true when you set up the battery on the recharger unit. Set up the battery on the rails and wait for the audible click. We do recommend to mount the battery to a wall in a vertical orientation. Gravity will help to press the electronic contacts firmly together so the recharging process will work properly. It will take approximately 4 hours to recharge the battery. You do not have to set a timer though to come back and pull it off. The electronic control unit will keep the battery between 95 and 98%, so the battery will not get overcharged and it will not get damaged. On the MBS chair, you will find the battery in this position. As I mentioned before, the chair is mobile. It is sitting on 4 heavy-duty dual casters. The casters and brakes are controlled by a brake lever on either side of the chair. With the brake lever being in a horizontal position, the chair moves freely into all directions and pivots on the spot and can be maneuvered even into tight corners. With the black arm of the chair being kicked down, the chair is firmly locked on the floor. Place your foot on the brake lever like so and firmly kick it down. With the green arm being kicked down, this wheel locks into the longitudinal position and provides directional control. Now you can turn the chair around tight corners. Let's move on to the specific features and functions of the chair. To control the up and down movement, there are 2 easily accessible foot switches on either side of the chair. The up and down arrows are self-explanatory. To move the chair up or down, just press and hold the switch. To stop the movement, just release the up or down switch. To move the backrest up or down, just simply press and hold the release handle and move the backrest. To hold the backrest in position, release the handle. You will notice the foot section is synchronized with the back section and follows its movement. Now there are more features integrated in the backrest, like fold away armrests, fold down arm sections, and the indicated headrest. The leg support features a fold-out foot support, which enhances patients' comfort while seated in the chair. For shorter patients, 1 or 2 foot adapters are available. If both adapters are required, just simply slide them on top of each other, then hook them into the two notches and place them on the foot support. To position your patient for biopsy, we do recommend to use the following steps. Have her get into the chair and sit down comfortably. Make sure the back has contact with the backrest. Let's assume you wanted to position her on the left-hand side. Fold up the armrest, fold down the arm section, then gently lower the backrest to a fully horizontal position. Now have her to roll over to the left-hand side. At this time, you would adjust the headrest. Make sure the lower arm is rested comfortably on the arm section. To finish your patient's positioning, you would now use the back support to support her back. Insert the peg into the appropriate notch and slide the back support over the armrest. Place it in her back. To add comfort to her head position, slide the headrest forward a little so she can comfortably rest her head. Make sure the chest wall is flush with the edge of the backrest. The back support actually has a dual function. For one thing, your patient has something to lean against and will relax instantaneously, but it will also keep her from pushing back once the needle comes into play. Before you start your biopsy procedure, make sure you kick the safety switch into the off position. This will disconnect the battery from the actuator, and you will not encounter any unwanted movements should you inadvertently kick the switch during your procedure. Once you finish your procedure, make sure that the safety switch is being kicked back into the on position. Notice the green and red arc on the switch indicating the either off or on position. Should a patient ever faint on you, a shock position is readily available. There's a release handle on either side of the chair. Now place one hand on the leg support, pull and hold the release handle and pull the chair into the shock position. Then you release the handle. There's not much force required to pull the chair from a horizontal position into the shock position, as the center of gravity is right above the pivoting point. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video has helped to show and demonstrate the functions and advanced features of our product. I thank you for your attention.